build a Switch then.
Yeah, let's build it. Let's do it.
Come on, let's make it happen.
Let's build a Switch. And that's what we're going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen. Before I rudely almost ended this podcast, completely ignoring the hours of work that Drip spent making this game.
Right, so here's what we're doing. We're doing a draft.
That's
We are doing a Switch 2 features draft. So here's how we're going to do this. We have, what is it? There are 17 Switch 2 features that we can pick from. Each of us are going to be able to pick 5. There's one other thing we need to go with right now. All of our Nintendo Switches they're already powered up. We'll say they got DLSS, whatever. We got that. All of our Switches have that. And all of our Switches have a base. We'll say a base of 256 gigabytes of storage, okay?
Yeah. Zach's up first, so if you need a refresher, Zach is...
Oh, I got it. I know mine.
Right.
There's only one choice here. Themes. The only thing that matters. I have been wanting themes. This is like one of the big Nintendo mysteries. Themes are on the 3DS, they're not on the Switch. I don't understand. This is the quickest way to microtransaction your way to like $500 million. If these were $5, everybody would have one.
It's insane. And what was the original reason why they were like, oh, well, we don't want to mess with it. Everything runs really nice. Like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, the UI is super smooth. And, it boots up right. I'm like, yeah, because loading a
Does it?
JPEG is really hard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much more work are we actually putting in here? Okay.
I want themes though. Yeah.
Good
Sweet.
pick.
All right, well, that means it's my turn. And with the second selection of the Drip and Geeb Draft with Zach as our guest podcast event extravaganza, Uncle Geeb Productions selects 4K outputs. Do I need to explain? Do I need to explain 4K dock? Do I need to explain? It's a wonderful feature. I think most modern consoles have that feature. I think it's a feature that needs to happen in this next dock. Whether it's actual hardware pushing 4K, very doubtful, or more likely, I think realistic and probably preferable, because we don't want 4K hardware in our hands. That's too big, too heavy, too bad battery life. Give me upscaled 4K, docked, send it. I'm a believer. Drip, your turn this year.
Oh, you guys took all my good stuff. I'm gonna go. I am going to go with the Pro Controller. My Switch ships with a Pro Controller. You get one right in the package.
A big value.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. You got no explanation for that?
What explanation? I mean, look, it's a Pro Controller. You don't got to use the Joy-Cons.
There's a lot of good options up there. That's a controversial third.
Yeah, I don't think you guys are gonna take the other stuff I'm gonna take. So I think I'm okay.
All right, Zach, it is your selection.
I thought the Joy-Con were cute at the start. I have grown to hate them. I don't ever play Switch Joy-Con anymore. So
I'll take
upgraded Pro Joy-Con with nicer triggers, a D-pad, maybe a little more hefted weight to them. I'm adding that. I got themes. I got better Joy-Con. Man, this is already
It's a nice
seller.
Switch.
Yeah.
It's a nice Switch.
That's a nice Switch. Oh man, that's a good selection, Zach. That's probably where I would have went as well.
Oh man,
Yeah, I was actually going there next too.
Yeah. I think I have a clear path that I'm taking right now. I think it was set up for me. I think there is no doubt in my mind that if this is the perfect Switch that must be made, the perfect Switch with 4K output also must have VR. Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing VR 4K Switch games.
Oh, with your second pick, you're taking VR, you monster.
Oh yeah, I'm building a beautiful powerhouse.
You're a maniac.
And the funny thing is, my own idea is on the board, and I did not take it twice.
Yeah, I almost took it with the first pick. I don't think I'm going to take it this time either. I think I'm going to go with, can't believe it's still here, but I'm taking it. I'm taking backwards compatibility.
Ooh, that's a necessary thing, my friend.
I didn't think I was going to get it, but there it is. So I've got a Pro Controller in the box, and as of right now, I'm the only backward compatible Switch.
That's correct. I have a power.
That's rough. We're in a tough spot, Geeb. This is
you guys. You got to get some good stuff.
Well, here's the deal though. I'm gonna take a 1080p screen, so now you guys are stuck at 720p. So.
All right.
I mean, listen.
You can do at least you can do 4K on the dock.
That's correct. I can do 4K on the dock. Still got 720 speed. But listen, that means my battery life is way better than your battery life.
This
so
is true.
I am happy that you took that, because the next selection of the Geeb and Zach draft with Zach as our guest podcast extravaganza, I'm going to be taking my own idea, the beautiful idea that is, with the quick explanation I possibly can, basically making the Switch the Wii U, but way better, and also not that terrible marketing. So your Switch tablet, is the current generation Switch tablet, will be backwards compatible with the next console regardless, and it will also function as a controller. So you can use your Switch as a controller and beam it up there, and also that's the gist of my idea. That's what I just selected. I think that's an awesome feature to have.
It is.
It's also with the implication that the actual Switch is going to have a better dock. That whole idea also implies that there's a better dock that has actual gaming hardware in it, not just an upscaler. That you dock your Switch in and you can take it out. And this, that, the other thing. I've explained it before. Hopefully you understand, Zach. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a convoluted thing.
All right. For my third pick, I'm going with apps. I want Disney Plus on my Switch, man. I'll never use it, but I just want to know that it's there.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, man. Zach, what do you got? You want to relive your selections here? Or you got it.
No, I got them. Now we got some more of the the side features here. I think I'll take. I feel like it just goes with my themes. A better eShop experience. Let's bring this into the 21st century. Let's not have an eShop that takes 5 minutes to load. Let's not have an eShop where you have to scroll through a huge list. Let's have a nice eShop. It's really modern. It's zippy. Maybe there's some animation. I think themes and an eShop, like, to me, that's one of the things they can do to really help sell the Switch is say, hey, yeah, the games play on both, but the Switch 2, it does have a better user experience, and I think an eShop upgrade would be really nice.
Yeah, it would be great, because I've talked about it a few times in videos on this podcast. The experience in the eShop every single time I go gets worse and worse. Every single time I go, it's just like I don't want to be here. I go on their website and buy games. I don't even use it on the Switch hardly anymore. I hate it. It's awful.
It works well. The website works well too.
It does. Yeah, it does. And it just downloads directly to your Switch. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's way easier.
Cool. There's some steep competition in this draft board, guys. I mean, let's see here. Is there a? I have a theme, and I think
there's one you have to take.
I think
so. Go with your last pick.
I think so. Well, I don't know though, because I think if we're on the same page there, I think you're talking about the small dock. Oh no, okay, good. Because I was gonna say the small dock is not something I'd take, because with my idea, the dock's gonna have guts in it this time.
Yeah, it's a big dock. Yeah.
So it needs to be a big dock, and who cares about a small dock? Show me your dock, Drip. There's two. There is two on here that I really, really, really want to take, and I hope that you guys don't take them. Which one do we pick first? I'm going to select 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte is mine. I think if you're playing 4K games, you gotta have 1 terabyte of storage on your Switch. It's necessary, man. I think I don't know. Oh, this is a good one
too. That was my next one.
Yeah. What do you got, Drip? What's your selection? Dual screens.
That's what I thought you were going to take, because we're talking about the gamepad. You have to have the 2-screen technology, don't you?
No, the one screen is going to be your TV. The other screen is going to be your Switch tablet.
But then how does that work when you take the Switch 2 on the go?
It's like Wii U in that sense, where there's a button that you'd press, and it's very, very similar to the way the Wii U works.
He had this all worked out.
Okay, all right, I'll trust you. All right.
Yeah, it works.
His explanation of it when he explained it to me the first time, I was like, wow, that sounds actually really cool.
I've been told it's the only good day I've ever had. So, I mean...
it's one of the better... I don't know what to take. We're going into the future, where we have better networks everywhere. I'm going 5G. I'm playing Fortnite in the middle of a field, anywhere. Getting dubs.
I gotta be honest, I don't like your selection, but you didn't have many 2-1s to go off of. So, Zach, it is your selection, your final pick.
All right, so I'm going with kind of this Nintendo quirky. It's they're advertising themes, a better eShop, and in completely weird Nintendo fashion, they say, hey, you don't like losing your cartridges. We got multiple cartridge slots. You can put Metroid Prime 4 in there. You can put Tears of the Kingdom in there. You can put Mario Odyssey 2 in there. In a weird way, that's kind of a cool feature for the physical.
I have one of those things. Like, it's an actual thing. I'm doing a video with a bunch of weird stuff, but that's on the pile of weird. It is cool. It's really cool, honestly.
Not too bad, yeah.
That's the one I wanted, man.
Yeah, that was my
That's the one I wanted. It's okay though, but you gave me an idea, and I'm gonna take it right now. We're taking dual screens. Not even gonna think twice about it. Not even gonna think twice about it. It's just dual screens. So
can you imagine a 2-screen? Like, because everything now, Steam Deck is one, the Ally is one, the Switch is one.
I don't even want it, dude. But I took it because I think it makes sense.
What if instead of being 2 screens, it's like those new phones that just fold in half? It's just one big screen that the clamshell folds.
I think that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's gonna be like
Well, that's fine. Okay, so you got that. My last pick. I mean, it's the colors. I gotta take the colors because now in my box, not only can you get different color Joy-Cons with your Switch, your Pro controller will actually be that same color to match. You can get lots of different colors. I am not that happy with my Switch, guys. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm not that happy with it.
All right, let me break this down for everybody, especially the audio listeners out there. So starting with Zach's perfect Switch, and forgive me if I put these out of order. I'm going to do it like how I think it should be told. We got the Pro Joy-Con Switch. When you think of the next Switch, you got Pro Joy-Cons out here. You got to have those Pro Joy-Cons with a 1080p screen. So the handheld experience is just upgraded to a significant advantage. And then, speaking of upgraded and screen everything, you can look at beautiful wallpapers and textures and all that good stuff on your 1080p Pro Joy-Con Nintendo Switch 2.
That was a very good first pick.
And when you go to the eShop, it's not laggy as crap, and it's got music again. It's got beautiful tunes. It's whatever the frick they want to do with that. And Nintendo did not forget about you, dock users. Don't worry. Your dock now has the capability of just like switching between games. Like, it's no problem at all. Like a disc changer, but better. That's Zach from Switch Force's perfect Nintendo Switch Pro with a bunch of caveats that are
can't do backwards compatibility, but it's looking pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
I do have that. I forgot about that.
My Switch, Uncle Geeb Productions Switch. I think I kind of put them in the order I want to explain it in here. So we got 4K output Switch. Your Switch is gonna be on a 4K screen, and it's gonna look beautiful. It's just gonna be a beautiful experience. Docked users, whatever the word, I can't think of words. I'm bad. Dock users are happy. We have a 4K output. We also got VR, legitimate, actual hardware. It's gonna be compatible with Apple Vision Pro. It's gonna be amazing. VR Switch. It's gonna be beautiful. And when you look at your Switch tablet, or also you're gonna be able to, maybe the games aren't backwards compatible, but the Switch tablet is, and you can use your Switch tablet as a screen as a controller, and also it's gonna have Wii U style function while you're playing your games.
That's a wild card pick.
That's gonna be dope. Then you're gonna need storage for this 4K stuff. You're gonna play lots of Nintendo games now. You got a 1 terabyte 1 terabyte internal storage happening on your Switch. That's good. I mean, do I need to explain more? More storage. Who doesn't want more storage? And to top it all off, when you're on the go and you're like, man, I wish I got a 2-screen gameplay like I do in my docked mode on the go. We got you covered. Nintendo's like, yo, we got a little flip-up screen over here. It's beautiful. Play your main game up there. You got your menus over down here. It's the Wii U on the go, the Wii U Switch Pro Plus Edition Max
you also
Super.
Have the first ever 3-screen gameplay because you can flip up that screen and on the dock mode.
That's right. Revolutionary. We're revolutionary on the Geeb Podcast.
You got game up here. You got map right here, and then you got items right here. You never have to. You have to move anywhere.
It's nonsense, but it's amazing. Never gonna happen.
Quality of life just times 10.
And I think we have the most disappointing Switch Pro of all time.
I got some good features, man. It's all right.
Yeah. Most disappointing Switch Pro of all time. Where do I start with this debacle? It's 5G, everybody. You can play your Switch using all
into the future.
All 2 of the 5G bands that exist out in the real world. All 2 of them you can enjoy using your Switch Pro 5G. You're good for 2025 when it's way out of date. You can watch Netflix when you're on the train on your Switch Pro with 5G. It's amazing. Netflix, Hulu, I don't know, the Apple App Store's
All
on there
of
because
them,
Vision
all
Pro support.
Everything.
Apple and Nintendo are like making babies over here, so
Yes,
it's gonna be great.
It's got all that. Yeah,
It's backwards compatible. That's the best thing you got going for you, Drip. You can throw in your old Switch.
Remember, everyone, I'm the only one who can play Tears of the Kingdom on this Switch. I'm the only one.
I should be less biased. It's more positive. You can have pretty little colors. You can have, little Jimmy's gonna be really happy with his beautiful flower pattern Joy-Con.
Yeah,
it's gonna
and
be
it
great.
also comes with a Pro Controller
And
that
it does.
matches those colors.
That's correct. And you know what? That's great.
Now,
Pink
can
Pro
you imagine the
controllers.
special editions you can get with this thing? You're gonna get those awesome Joy-Cons and that awesome Pro Controller in one nice, neat package.
And that's it. This is Zach, Jeebs, and Drip's perfect Nintendo Switches. And yeah, guys, Zach, again, thank you. And thank you, Drip, for another great episode, as we always,
thank you.
I hope you always do. And we'll see you guys next week.
Later.